Ready, player one. Yeah, we ready. Let's go. Those last minute movements. What up, though? I don't even hear myself. Hold on. There we go. Now we living. Now it's a move. Welcome. Turn it off because they trying to call me. Just get me up. You've reached the weekly discount therapy. Psycho-Babble. I'm the captain of this ship. They call me your favorite fat man, Big Mino. Oh, that tasted so good. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been getting high today. But I had a thought. I had a thought today. You know, it's August 19th. And I woke up this morning and it came to my attention that it was Nolan Xavier Wells' birthday today. A young man who tragically lost his life in Mississippi among some suspicious reasons with alleged friends. Today would have been his 19th birthday. And immediately, I started thinking about my life as a 19-year-old. When I was 19, I felt like I was living on borrowed time. I didn't expect to see 18. So to be 19, walking, living, doing what I do, that was it was foreign to me in itself because I didn't know I was living in times I wasn't prepared for. And now to look at me in my older age and look at what I've done between 19 and now. I wasted a lot of time. I wasted time doing dumb shit in the street. I've wasted time in meaningless relationships. I've wasted times on fruitless ventures. I wasted hella time. From 19 years old till now. I'm just starting to get a little grip on what I should be doing. Making it make sense. And then I get to thinking about what a Nolan Wells could have done between 19 and now. All the good he could have been to people. the the love he could have given people, the accolades he could have accomplished, the impact he could have made on the world. And in that very moment, I thought to myself, I would trade places with him right now if I could. If he could live the life that I should have not lived, I would give that up. I often get caught in that thought. The bullshit I've done in this world, everything I've been through. Why is God letting me keep living and he let good people with promise and young people who could have done so much in this world? Why does he keep taking them? Why is he allowing them to be the slaughtered, it's the violated? I never thought I'd be in my 40s. Never thought I'd be in my 40s. But now I'm here and I'm wishing a young nigga had made it. And I mean that for all of them. Because I can say Tamir Rice, I can say Trayvon. I don't say all the names because I don't want to dampen the legacy by not giving light to their names. Because it would take me all day. But I was given a long life with some bullshit. And they were taken too soon. So now I got to do something about it. Nothing drastic, nothing like I'm not going to take out the Republican National Event. I'm not going to do all crazy, but I got to be great. I got to make something of this time that I have now. But I don't bog out now with all them thoughts. It's a little heavy, but it was appropriate, man. I really do think about that. A lot of young niggas that left us too soon because they could have did something. I look at myself. I look at the time I waste in a day. Sometimes I'm like, you know what a ambitious person could do with this? You just sitting here scratching your ass. Let me bring on my team, man, because I surround myself with better people than myself. That's what keeps this boat afloat. Give it up for Junior Therapist Associate. She just waiting for the mailman been slow with her degree. I think her degree got lost with Dr. Bryant's. Give it up for DamnItPhilly, y'all. DamnItPhilly.
I had to take a big gulp of my drink as you were saying that, because what's sad is that back in the day, Black men felt like they weren't going to live past a certain age because they were street niggas, hood niggas, gang niggas. This was a child that grew up in a good area, in a good home, and did not look to be a street nigga, hood nigga, gang nigga affiliated. So it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter how we grow up, where we grow up. We gotta protect our young Black boys, because we're y'all a target everywhere. And I know I said that with a kind of a laugh in my voice, but it's a nervous laugh, especially having a young Black boy. So We just
There you
got to do
go.
what we can.
And I, I, I don't even know what it is to like. I hurt for the advice I have to give young black boys because it's advice that is losing. It's you don't want to accept it because it feels like you've lost already. You don't want to accept that this is what it is. You want to say, but why can't we fight? Why can't we do something more about it? And it's like we done sat down, we done stood up, we done hurt the other cheek, and it's like, what the fuck else do you do?
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell them. Like I'm saddened that I have to tell young black boys, look, you're gonna feel handcuffs on your wrists. You're going to feel that one day. They're gonna be violating your rights probably. They're gonna be treating you like you're subhuman. You gotta keep your cool. Hold your head. Don't give them a reason to hurt you while they have you restrained. Please. We can work this shit out in court. We will figure this out, but just keep your body safe. This boy is missing his throat. Why is his throat still missing? And I be trying not to get on that high horse and stand and beat too, because they want a big nigga like me to get out of pocket and get too loud so that they can have a reason to do something to me. But it's just, I wish they had the years I squandered. I'd gladly trade them the years that I squandered. We talk to my brother here. He's in the building, man. Spiritual Consigliere. We need you at a time like this. Me invoke him by the right name. The Right Reverend Dr. Benjamin Blanco Perryman, Esquire, second. What up, though?
Times of comfort and joy, everybody. Comedian Benny Blanco Perry here. How y'all feeling? Yeah,
What up, though?
we went Juneteenth, Black History. But it's true. There's more names. There's more names to be named, and think about people we don't know about, that we never heard about, the ones that they hid that well. He was naming names. I was like, shit, Amadou Diallo, and what was the other one? The one that got married and they shot him on his wedding day.
Mike Brown. But that's what I'm saying. I wasn't even so much thinking about, like, they are still in my hearts too, and those are tragic stories as well. But I'm talking about teenage young people.
Oh yeah, the young ones. Yeah.
They
Tamir.
never had a chance. Yeah, Tamir. Like, they never had a chance. They never got to see the potential.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's what hurts the most, because, like, as an old man, I realized I squandered potential. You know what I could have been if I really wanted to be? Like, as I see the game now, that's why they always say to know what I know now and be who I was then.
That's the trick. It can't be so.
That's what having a child and having a son is about. Know what you know now and see yourself in him back then.
Yeah, because what you know now, just like when I dropped Zay off at school Friday, and I put the little Instagram video up, I said he's now officially one step ahead of where I was. I went to state for 1 year. Didn't go to class like that. Only went to class for the women. But he completed his whole first year, and he's back ready to complete his second year, and so forth and so on. And so he is officially taking one more step than what I attempted to take. So I had to, congratulate him on that, because at the time, and looking back, you'd be like, oh, I squandered time. But in the moment, was it really squandered?
Not in the moment.
At the moment, it wasn't squandered. You needed to scratch your ass for that 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You missed the spot. Now wasted time to me is that, that 4 hours in the DMV or sitting in a parked car somewhere. Wasted time with me was waiting on my mama to finish shopping. I would gladly give them all of that time. That time in Cato's or It's Fashion when my mama looking through 1,000 dresses to not buy nothing or put some on layaway. That time, yeah, give me that back. I would gladly give that time up. But a lot of it wasn't. It feels wasted because of what you know now. Where you're like, man, if I'd have known this at 15, then I'd have been. But the thing is, even the people that knew it when you were 15 won't pass the information on to you. They were saying, go find it. Go look at the book.
I'm saying some of the shit I knew was wrong. I knew I should have been selling no dope. I should have been selling narcotics out there in the street. I was smart. I could have finished school. I could have got I'm certified in mad shit. I know how to. I hate using my hands, but I know how to use my hands. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like I could have did something else. I squandered mad years. Even as who I am now as this comedian, I knew I could carry a room and, be entertaining for period. If I'd have done this 10 years earlier, where would I be now?
True. Yeah.
I know who I was 10, 15 years ago. I just wasted that time.
Well, now see, with me, I can't say that because I started at 22 and now I'm 43. So but yeah, now
hold on. The homie's in the building. Give it up for Polo. 180 in the building. What up, y'all? What up, everybody? What up? And we got the nation's finest in the building, serving our armed forces across the globe. I'm trying to get her to take me to Italy in a duffel bag, or at least bring me back a grenade. Give it up for Miss Kales. Morning, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
Don't put no grenade in this nigga hands.
No, hell no.
I've had one in my hands before. Ha ha.
I've thrown one in training.
Because he gonna drop it off in a room full of haters.
No, he gonna drop it off in one room.
Don't give him a grenade. Give him some CS gas. Give him that CS gas. Let him pop a can or two on a couple niggas.
Man, listen.
That's non-lethal. It'll make you wish you were dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Now you do have a question in the comments, though, Vino.
Hold on. Before we get to the comments, let's bring in my brother from another repping the city of brotherly love. Give it up for Superfly. No way.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all chilling tonight, man?
What up,
man? We chilling, brother. We chilling, man. Trying to understand this crazy world. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely wild. Y'all was definitely touching on some real topics earlier on the intro. Like how you were saying, so many people with names who aren't mentioned. I personally know names that didn't get that same type of public light, but that died at a real young age with so much more life that could have been lived.
Yeah, I think you gotta, like, for us as parents, because my son is 23 and then I got a 6-year-old. I am so hard on them. Like, they don't get away with nothing. If you leave your clothes or don't take the trash out, I'm getting on that ass about everything because the world is not going to be kind to them. So I am hard on them. And I'm the hard one, and their daddies was like softer with them. I'm the one that I don't let nothing slide. I don't let shit slide because nobody's going to be nice to them when they get out in the world.
Sure. My mother was like that. My mother made me feel the consequences. She said, when you mess up, little nigga, the world is not going to forgive you. You're going to go to jail. And no, I'm not bringing you shit. I'm not putting no money on your books. You get one of these little fast ass bitches out here that you be fucking with, them dude take care of you. I'm sorry, I just flashed back there. That was amazing.
But I still love
Well, I
them
mean,
unconditionally, but they're
that's
just
the
not getting away with nothing.
that's the part the rest of the world ain't gonna never understand is the conversations that we gotta have. You know, the Indian doctor ain't gotta tell his son Rajit. I want to let you know that when you go out here, these people do not like you, and no, he ain't gotta do
No,
that.
they tell them simple shit. They be like, Haji, Babu, listen to me. When you're in public, emergencies will happen and they will think you are a doctor. You tell them, no, I am the convenience store kind.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that was racist. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That
why
ain't
that?
racist. Fuck that. They ain't
Why
gotta have
not
them
make it
conversations
racial?
that we gotta have. That shit
no.
ain't racist. Fuck that.
No, he made it racial though. He for sure made it racial.
Super.
What you say, the convenience store part?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the convenience store
That or a
kind.
doctor. Hello.
I'm not the doctor
Come on,
kind.
that's what they be. They be doctors or Abu from The Simpsons.
So either you fix it or you create the problem in their culture is what you're saying. Either you sell up shit that's gonna make them need the doctor, or you the nigga that fix the shit after they go to your cousin's store.
No,
Listen,
I'm saying it's a deeper thing because their whole system is based on the caste system. They have levels. So either it's back in where they from. Either they doctors or convenience store workers.
that's true. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. At
Or
my
they be
job, if they last name is Patel, by the time you look up the username, it's
They
gonna
own a
say
hotel.
Dr. Patel. They're never nurses.
it's a
Mm-mm.
They're
Dr.
not
Patel that works in my podiatrist's office.
yeah, they're not phlebotomists.
He
They're
bullshit
doctors.
though.
They're
I hate that
physicians.
doctor.
Straight to it.
That nigga bullshit at my podiatrist's office. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-mm.
No, but I definitely told my kids like growing up, like nobody's gonna care about you like the people inside this house. Like once you get out that house, like don't be surprised if somebody try to like say something mean to you and you don't get shocked like they don't care about you. You know what I mean? So just I don't want to scare you, but I want to be honest. So I definitely feel that, Kels.
And
You
you
gotta
gotta have
scare
them on
them.
the reality of like
The
nobody,
whole world.
nobody, nobody's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
if somebody does care about you out there in public, it was optional, but you can't go out there thinking that, oh yeah, they gonna be nice, they gonna be kind. Nobody had to do that. So a lot of people choose not to do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they are nice, it has something behind that.
Yeah. It's an ulterior motive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole world.
A
And
lot of
I can
people,
kind of speak on Jeremiah's situation now. Like Vino said, at some age, a little black boy is gonna have handcuffs on him. And 2 days before Jeremiah's 14th birthday, he had a situation to where a girl jumped on his back and was hitting him in the face, and he had a just a reflex reaction, and he swung his hand back, and the hand that he had a bottle in it, and it hit the little girl in her nose and broke her nose. And when we went to court last week, the officer that arrested him admitted that he did not commit a full investigation on the issue, that he did not interview any of the other witnesses or anything. He said it in court when we went to court. He couldn't look at us. He couldn't look at my son, but he did admit to the court that he did not commit, or he did not do a full investigation to make sure that what he was told was actually what happened and arrested my son.
Yeah. Now you gonna get that lawyer.
Yeah, we can't talk about that much, but if I do or don't, but he admitted it right there in court. And it's sad. It's sad to know that there are going to be little black boys that get locked up because somebody said something and they didn't really get to tell their
You know.
truth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hear the other side of the story. Yeah.
hmm
That's
So
the crazy thing. Like me and Trill was trolling, but in my mind we was bumping heads because I'm telling him like, yo, when the police come, you got to do what they say, or you're gonna be detained or you're gonna be arrested. So even if you ain't the aggressor, and 40 people saw that you weren't the aggressor, and they all telling the cop, hey, it wasn't him, it's the other guy. If he still chooses to put cuffs on you and sit you on the curb for a second or put you in the car, you gotta go. There is no calling your lawyer and your lawyer pop up and say, hey, no, you have to do this, this, and this for my client. You can't do none of that till you get down to the station. Then you can talk to people. Then you can try to plead your case. And I
That's
don't,
normally happen to rich people. Rich people have time to call their lawyer.
I seen that once. It was a dope boy in Jersey. This nigga, he called his lawyer on the phone, slid the phone through the window to the officer, and then the lawyer said, "Yeah, you have his phone. My client is gonna go to the station here, and here. I'm gonna meet him there and just make sure everything goes okay. He's gonna drive to the front of the station and surrender there." And then he went to the station. He just started driving. He drove off on the nigga.
The only person that I ever got to see somebody like call somebody was T.I.'s son King. He got to call his daddy. He ain't even try to call his lawyer. You remember when he got in trouble a couple of months ago?
That's rich people.
That's what I said. That's rich people shit. Hey, let me
That's
call
crazy.
lawyer
His
on
somebody.
the
dad was gonna
trainer.
call the lawyer.
I
Yeah, that
feel like
lawyer on the trainer. Yeah.
that move comes with a. Do you know what my father does? Do you know who my father is? I
You
feel like
must
that's
not
such a
know.
fucking advantage kid. I hate niggas who can say that. I'm like, you know who my father is, nigga? My father is the first nigga to ever crack Lil Ray Ray at Dice on a Friday night. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But
It was just very
Nah.
specific.
he did. It was a gambling hall on Springfield Avenue. Ray Ray used to clean up on Friday night.
So he was
I'd
proud of
be
his.
there.
He was proud of his
I'd just be out
gambling
there
days.
asking. I'd be
I'm
asking
about to
all the
say I could.
officers the same question. Do you know who my father is?
You know
Do
my
you know who
father.
my
I'm about
father
to say
is?
I got some good. I got some good street stories on my dad. You know, I could pull. Yeah, you know what my pop is, but no, he. mm,
But usually on TV when they say that, it's usually they show like a prick. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
overprivileged motherfucker. You know who my father is. You know, fuck you, buddy. But you know,
Yeah.
there's some good dads out there you can be proud
Yeah,
of.
I'm about to say he I stopped there because it's better stories of him just being a good dude as well.
But it's a sad situation. At this point, it ain't no way really for us around it, but to still have the talk.
Yeah.
Like we gotta have the talk on the sex side, which normally comes after the other talk on the in harm's way and with danger and dealing with police and things of that nature. That's normally the first talk. The sex talk kind of becomes irrelevant because it's like, hey, you already know everybody against you, and you have to just go through life as that, knowing that nobody out here really, really gonna give a fuck about your circumstance. So that's why I say it ain't really wasted time because we already ain't allotted but so much because of who we are. We get, like you said, we get that, yo, if you make it to 18, you're blessed. Because, and most people tell an older person, you get to 70 and 80, you're blessed. So 18 to us is 60, 70, 80 years old when you really look at it because that's our life expectancy as young black men. And then after you meet that threshold, then it goes to you gotta make it through your 30s and 40s without having a heart attack. So in your 30s, you kind of ain't got to worry about the police as much anymore. Now the health side that came into play because you're like, well, shit, I'm living on the edge anyway, so I'm gonna eat what the fuck I want and do what the fuck I want and just live wild. And that's where that's kind of the mentality of a lot of niggas is the clock ticking. So I'm gonna just have fun and do what the fuck I want to do because I'm already past the deadline anyway. I'm 3 years past 18. So yeah, I'm gonna walk the streets with the switch, and I'm gonna, fuck as many bitches as I can and not strap up and make babies, and because I might not have the time to do it later.
I don't.
Yeah.
Man.
And nobody, any person in position of power to do something about it or change something about it will be just as flabbergasted as you are, where they won't have a response to that.
Yeah, it's like they gotta be more, man. They gotta be more. It's not fair. It really is like, and I understand it now. It's like I have no fix to the problem. It's just not fair, and I gotta get used to it. But fuck.
Yeah. It's like nepotism. That's my newest word that I've learned and see the full extent of it. When especially in the you see it more in the public's eye with actors and such, but it also happens in law enforcement. It happens with politicians. It happens with lawyers, where the child of a great actor or great lawyer normally will follow in those footsteps and continue suit. And because they're the lineage of this great person, they get more doors open and get more leeway and more chances. Like, it's a movie on YouTube now when Ethan Hawke was a kid, him and fucking River Phoenix. And then I'm like, damn, you forget, like, Ethan Hawke was a child actor. But then he became an adult actor, and now his daughter is an actor. She was on Stranger Things, and she was in a couple other things now, I'm saying, and that's nepotism, where it's like that thing has been etched out, but we don't get a chance to really create nepotism as such. They kind of look at us crazy if, like, with T.I., he got 2 sons in music. Some people don't want his kids involved with music because it's like, oh, you doing what your daddy did. But everybody else can follow their lineage of, my dad was a sheriff and my granddad was a sheriff, or my dad and granddad, I'm the 6th generation of military. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody went in and everybody was a ranking officer and so forth and so on. And we don't get to have that. You know what I'm saying? And when we do get it or try to create it, we get, kind of trampled over for even thinking about creating some type of legacy or lineage.
Yeah, we get our motherfucking Black Wall Streets and motherfucking Rosewoods. And
the how dare you.
We can't even name them because there's been so many.
But and I hear it all the time, okay? And it's not a shot at anybody, but how many black men say, I want my son to be just like me?
I do. I don't want him to do the things I've done. I want him to be like me, though.
I don't never hear that.
I never want him to have to do the things I've done, but I want him to be just like me. I believe that I'm a man of character, integrity, and honor. I believe that is the foundation of what society should be built on. Mm-hmm. How they used to say, won't kill nothing, won't let nothing die, but leave me the fuck alone. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm used to hearing, I want him to be better than me, but I don't want him to be like me.
Nope. I
want him to be or better. It's fine. Yeah.
Nope. Even the parts that I don't like, I need him to be just like me. Be petty, nigga, because that little petty grudge, that's gonna keep you sharp.
Mm. Yeah. If you can't be better than me, at least be like me.
Do better things than I did. Do better things than I did, but be like me. Things like I think. Don't abandon your father's ways. I think that's the problem in society. Niggas get to abandoning their father's ways, and because they've been made to think that their fathers was on some bullshit.
And some of them were.
Some of them were.
Some of them were.
Yeah.
But if you take away the things he did versus who he was, then you'll be having different conversations out there. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of fathers just left the mother and then they became the bad guy. He was always the nigga he was when she even married him or fucked him to make you, whatever. He was that nigga.
Yeah.
All he did was leave you. And then he became the bad guy. It was a thing of paperwork and money's earned and child support to kick the nigga ass and just be having you in the hole all the time. So yeah, there was the things that was done was fucked up, but the man, does he love you? Does he do right by you? Does he seek to protect you?
Yeah.
That's the question I ask, because there's some fathers out here who ain't even seeking to protect their children.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't got no kids. Don't listen to me. They say that. They say I shouldn't be in these conversations.
Wow.
Shit, you was a kid at some point, so you know what a kid want. You know what you wanted. That's what a lot of people forget. You was a kid once, so you can speak on it. You
Yeah.
know
I
what
know
you
what I
wanted as a
needed.
kid.
Yeah, I
you
know what I
you needed, you know
wanted
what you
back
wanted.
then,
Yeah.
but I know what I needed now.
So it all, you know, it all connects and makes sense. I'm more so of a
You know what I
necessary and
mean?
unnecessary risk that I operate with with that I have a very strong code of ethics. You know, knowing the difference between right and wrong, and knowing when to do wrong for the right cause and to do right for the wrong cause. You know, that code of ethics, I picked that up at like 13 or 14.
Do right wrongly. Do wrong
Yeah.
rightly. I know
Yeah.
that one. That's my favorite.
Yeah, a guy in Knickerbockers taught me that shit back in Upper Bound in Virginia State when I was like that. Yes, I said Knickerbockers. I had his book. I don't know what it is anymore. I can't find the
That's
book.
one of my favorite words. Shout out to the champion New York Knickerbockers.
Wow.
Like, and the guy, when he came and lectured us, and I wish I could find the book because I can't remember his name, the title, any of that, but he gave each one of us a copy of his book. And his book cover, he has the blue polo blazer on with the ascot and the button-down shirt, black dude, balding on top, long gray hair in the back. But then when we saw him in the classroom, he had on knickerbockers, legitimately right under the knee, tan knickerbockers with the white stockings and the buckled shoes. And we laughed at this dude for the first 5 minutes of his lecture, and he joined in with us, and then he broke it all down of why he dresses the way he does and why he thinks the way he does, and he brought up ethics, and his whole lecture was about that, and it was intriguing to me. And I like I said, I was 13. That's 30 years ago.
He came
I
in
can't remember
there.
his name. I could probably Google it and figure out and come across it. That'll be some research for me to do for myself.
So Unc came in there dressed like a fucking leprechaun and decided to try to teach kids about ethics.
And he kicked that knowledge. He dropped it on us. He broke down so many different scenarios.
Let me tell you a tale of a story that was once told.
And he had Capri
About a
Pants
man
on.
who was young, but his mind was so old.
Now, you know, Capri's come mid-calf.
Why must always be a
Knickerbockers
man
stop
of the
right up
word?
under Knickerbockers stop
Right.
right under the knee.
He charged the school. He charged the school
So they were
17
shorter than
shillings for
Capri
that
Pants.
lecture.
Yes.
Yeah, Knickerbockers is like football pants without the
My
pads.
thing is that 30 years later, you still remember it. You still remember it.
Yeah.
So y'all might have clowned them, but I can like almost guarantee
only the
you're
first
not the
5
only
minutes. Yeah.
one. You're probably not
After
the
that-
only one that remembered him and what he talked about 30 years
After that-
later.
After that first 5 minutes, we won't laughing no more because he started breaking stuff down and going through the spiel of, you know, knowing the difference between right and wrong, and, you know,
Mhm.
like, is murder, is killing someone right or wrong? Yes, it's wrong.
Right.
And then he would be like, all right, now this person has harmed your mother. Is killing them still wrong? This person harmed your child. Is killing them still wrong? This person is trying to harm you. Is killing them still wrong? And all of that broke down into the code of ethics of,
Mhm.
yes, it's still wrong to kill, but to allow myself to not be killed, you got to go. So I will do wrong in order to keep my right.
Mhm.
So that shit was a nice little thin book. It wasn't that thick. I'm gonna do some research. I possibly may still have it somewhere, truth be told.
Rightly wrong and wrongly right.
Yeah.
It was like one of the best lines ever in a movie. Terrence Howard, and he said,
give it that try. When I'm right, I'm right, and when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Because I could have been wrong,
but I could have been right.
So either way, I'm right.
Man.
Oh, I'm always right because I could have been wrong, and that wouldn't have been right.
Ain't that the question? Did he ask you the question about we know that this baby is going to ruin humanity? Kill the baby, kill the one baby.
The Adolf Hitler question. The Adolf Hitler question, yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm going to kill a baby, but I'm going to say I'm going to get drunk and carry the baby around and just wait till I drop it.
No.
The baby. You gonna drop it in a crowded area.
Why did somebody else stepped on? Why did I come to the Hoover Dam with this baby and I'm drunken?
Drop that baby down the stairs.
Carrying the baby like a gordita.
He gonna walk right into Times Square at the busiest time. Drop the baby, and everybody in the mosh pit just gonna get on him. Just like, golly. Everybody killed the baby. It wasn't just me. Everybody that stepped on the baby was part of it.
I'm not saying I would kill the Antichrist. I'm just saying.
What Don Cheadle said.
I would uncover all the outlets in the house and put like jelly and good tasting shit on the outlet so the baby would lick it all the time. You know them little plastic things that we put in the outlet? I would take all of them out and then just like smear just candy and fudge.
And sit butter knives close to it.
You want women to Brewster place.
And sit butter knives around each one.
You want the women in the Brewster place scene to happen. You want that baby to get electrocuted.
Vino, I'll be honest with you. I've never bought them plastic covers. I watched my kids good enough not to need those.
Shit. That's one thing watching them, but that little grip is fast.
It is. But I never let them. It never happened. No forks or knives have ever been in an outlet, nothing like that.
They ain't lit.
Them little fingers.
Now they done did some other shit.
The smallest piece of lint and put in their mouth. The smallest little piece of thing.
Jeremiah put the smallest piece of lint in his ear.
You know the wildest shit I ever put in the outlet, gave my ass. I probably shouldn't be here. I felt like my heart stopped for a hot second.
Probably did.
But you remember rulers back in the day used to have that little metal thing running through it? I had pulled it out and then curved it and put both ends in the motherfucking outlet. I was like,
oh yeah.
And I came back and I know I smelled smoke. I smelled like that burning hair smoke. But
that's crazy.
Like, no, because I was on the floor. I remember like squatting in front of the outlet and then I was on my back. I was like, I don't know how long had passed, but I was on my back.
It shot you off fast enough that you ain't lethally hold it. Yeah, you ain't get stuck holding it in there. That shit knocked you back. Like,
yeah,
with the paddle.
You got me real good.
Nope. I never had to do that with none of my kids. With none of them. So
we was poor. I had to make up my own games. Okay, don't judge me.
Y'all got tablets and shit now to keep the babies occupied. Back then, nah.
You can't put that in no socket.
Jeremiah was not a tablet baby.
Like licking batteries.
Yeah, Jeremiah, he wasn't. He was more so he played with everything.
Do kids even still lick batteries?
I don't think so.
No,
they don't even. First of all,
a lot of their stuff don't need it.
Yeah,
everything they have Bluetooth and
you see, that's why they all called COVID. That's why they because they ain't licking batteries.
No, that's out.
That battery shock, it shocked your system. I had my boosters. Y'all looking for COVID I had my boosters already. It was an Energizer. It was a silver and black little 9-volt. And
I I licked the battery before I'd have still had COVID 3 times at least. 3 to 4
You still
times.
here, but you
You ain't get
here
the Energizer.
surviving.
You might have
I
used
licked them.
Duracell.
I
You
licked
had
them
a heavy
all.
span. You took the battery out the back and licked it.
I look, that used to
I
be our
if I'm
favorite
yeah,
game, me and my cousin. We see who can hold it on longer. Ah, you stop first.
Yeah, I didn't want to play that game. I remember people used to do that.
Hey, you stop. That's how we used to play that. You be like,
I never played that game.
Nah.
you took, you.
Not that one. Not that
y'all was
game.
privileged.
Yeah.
Y'all was
Yeah.
privileged.
Y'all ain't look, man. Shout out North New Jersey. Shout out to the bricks, man. You only play. That's why real niggas come from the bricks.
So stupid ass niggas.
Man,
Except for
look,
you,
don't.
bro.
It wasn't stupidity. It was poverty. We
How
ain't
else you
have a
gonna
lot.
learn as a kid? You know, that's how you learn how shit work.
Nobody
That's
knew
it.
that the motherfucking neither fire alarm on either floor had a battery in it. We could kill the whole family.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah,
You
they
put
coming
the
out that
smoke
fire
detectors back.
detector.
This was
Cause
back in the
y'all
day.
want,
Smoke detectors didn't
cause,
beep if they ain't have a battery.
cause y'all want
Yeah.
lick batteries and smoke detectors didn't work.
The smoke detectors didn't work.
Cause y'all licking batteries.
But in our defense, our family used to smoke a lot of cigarettes back then, so I feel like the smoke detectors would have just went off anyway. So
Yeah.
You got 9 votes.
Oh God.
That's wild.
All right. Vina, we talked about a lot tonight
Look, it's a
already.
lot to talk about. That's why I put it. Y'all be knowing I be leaving these cryptic little messages around. I said, yo, today's episode is a remorseful reminder. And like I was talking about in the beginning, like with knowing about Nolan Wells and I would trade. I really would. But that's like a form of survivor's remorse. And it's like you get daily reminders that could put you, I don't want to say in a depression, but just, just mindful of where you came from, what you've been through, the people who didn't make it, the obstacles, like, because we get so caught up in the struggle that's in front of you right now that you forget what you've overcome already. And that you might even it's frustrating, but you already have the skills to beat whatever's in front of you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You have the skills to do what's needed to be done to get past this little obstacle. But you still have those reminders that say, can't believe I made it through that. I ain't deserve that. Real talk. When you look at what people are doing nowadays in their lives and the bullshit that they on when niggas out here touching kids and motherfucking I don't know, man. I got a lot of emotions going on right now. I'm feeling a lot of things. Anybody else have any like survivor's remorse from? Like I know I'm fortunate to have survived the streets and figuring out
So
like
like, I got one for you. So like, survivors remorse I had was my OG from my neighborhood, my big bro. He when I was a kid, this the nigga that taught me how to drive. You feel me? And I got big brothers. I had an active dad in my life and all that, but my old head still taught me how to drive. He still managed to be the person that taught me how to drive. You know what I'm saying? And he like later in my adult years, he had became diabetic. He was probably about diabetic for like 5 years and went into a DKA and lost his life behind it. And with survivor's remorses, I done been through DKAs so many times that like I don't even always go to the hospital when I'm going through one. You feel me? I could treat it at home sometimes. And it was just like, damn, it was like a lot of those cases, it was me playing with my health. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's just a salty feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was also a wake up call, though. And for the most part, that's what the reminders be like when you think about the people that pass and the people that you only get to think about and no longer get to reach out to. Your reminder is that you're still here, so you still got something to do. You still got a purpose. It ain't to be here moping, it's to be here moving. If you was supposed to be moping, you'd have probably been in the ground too. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take over everything. Kels, Polo.
Mm. Survivor's remorse. Well, I'm from Chicago, so there's a lot of people that didn't even get to see a wedding, children, nothing. They just a lot of times they kill people for less than $10, whatever. If they look at them wrong, it was crazy. But
Wow, it's crazy.
but there's a lot of people that a long life. I think back like, man, I'm really lucky to have had the people around me to help me make better decisions, because that could have been me easily. So I don't take it for granted. I used to date this guy when I was in California, and he was like party central. So we would go out, hang out, and he had asked me to go to this party. So I was like, I'll meet you over there, right? I go to the house, and I was like, he's wasted, trying to get his keys. He grabs his keys, he walks out. I go back, I've been calling. I just drive back home because I don't know where he went. But most people who drive drunk usually make it. Statistically. He ain't make it. I went to the house. I lay down, went to sleep. Didn't hear from him, left him voicemail. Got up in the morning. Nothing. Called him all day the next day because he would at least answer the phone back. I get to work Monday, and somebody was like, "You ain't here? You hear what? We ain't have what we got now."
Yeah, like social media, all the texting.
Yeah, you might
I'd have been found out.
Might take a couple of days for you hear something on the streets.
Yep.
But I mean, we hung out, so it was just like, maybe he was hungover. You know what I'm saying? You never think somebody never made it. But if I would have just been a bitch and just slapped the shit out of him and took the goddamn keys, he'd probably still be here.
I'm gonna tell you in Philly, you would have kept him in line had you worked on your left.
Here you go.
But
there you go.
You always feel guilty about somebody like that.
I know it's domestic violence. Please don't hit your niggas, lady.
No. And I didn't want to do that. I was just
unless you do it with the left, because the
still...
left make it look good. The left is a corrective one. The right is aggressive.
I already told. I don't like arguing with niggas.
No,
excuse me. Let me check. I don't like arguing with men. I'm gonna try to get it across. Hey, you don't need to drive. Hey, you really don't need to drive. You really don't need to drive.
But
Hey,
then what do you do after that if they just walk off and snatch the keys? Like he's a dude. He ain't small. He's a
yeah, I can't
big
fight him.
ass nigga.
I can't fight you.
Right.
I think as women, we do try to soft approach, like, hey, like I just want you to be okay. And most of the time, men be like, I'm good. I know my limit. I ain't that drunk. I'm all right. And then us, we looking at y'all, but I just feel like maybe you should chill, like, take a rest, take a moment to sleep some of this off real quick. Like, let's go eat, like, and then it turns into an argument, and it's only so much I can argue.
He's supposed to just grab his keys and throw them somewhere far as hell in the darkness.
Y'all gonna find it. We got flashlights on our phones now.
Then after that, and he gonna while he cursing you out looking for him, and you be like, you see, I only did this because you shouldn't go nowhere. And this is how I'm trying to stop you.
First off, that's putting me in a dangerous position. That's putting me in a dangerous position. Throwing your keys is gonna make a drunk man that I know is drunk. He's gonna be mad and yelling at me, and he might swing on me by accident, being drunk. I'm not ever gonna put myself in a situation to where a drunk man can harm me. It doesn't matter how much I love you.
And run the other way.
Nope. No.
And then as he's chasing you down, like, I only did that because I care about you so much, and you should not be driving. Now, if you want to go somewhere, we go find the keys, and I'll drive you. But you should just really sit down. And by the time you talk to him, and by the time he really sit there and be like, okay. He be like, she really cared about me.
Y'all don't think about that until the morning when y'all wake up and then be like, damn, I was fucked up. I probably shouldn't have drunk. I'd have had that conversation with you, Vino.
What? But you wasn't here to see.
I wasn't here, but I definitely was on the phone with you saying, Vino, like, hey, you drunk.
I was drunk. I might have been drunk, but I don't think I was that drunk. Probably not.
You woke up in the morning and was like, yeah, I was drunk. I shouldn't have drove last night. We'd have had that conversation before, Vino.
But you know what? That's just me in my old age getting cautious. I definitely was all right. That's just me talking for the youth.
But we went back and forth. We went back and forth for a second. Like, let's be honest about it. You remember we was talking about having honest conversations just on Monday? We gonna have an honest conversation.
Yeah. Well, honest. I drink, but I'm more equipped to drink and drive than anybody. You see, because first of all, I'm bow-legged, and that little curve give me the right swerve when I'm maneuvering the wheel.
It's always an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
But there could have been two things that could have happened, that could have possibly happened. You could have been in a car accident that left you seriously injured, or you could have been arrested. Luckily, those weren't things that happened. But in this same scenario, especially because of what we were just talking about earlier, is talking to our little black boys about making correct decisions. So when we come on here and we talk about certain situations, it all ties in, Vino.
No, I'm saying my spiel is not about making. When I say the police and shit like that, I say it's going to happen, whether you're right, wrong, or indifferent. Mm-hmm. You're not going to have no choice in it. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. This is the fact of life.
It is. But if we can do something to keep it from happening, such as your friend says, you know what, I think you're a little bit too drunk. Maybe you shouldn't drive tonight.
And then they're going to come at you about walking while intoxicated. Public drunkenness. They can fuck with you regardless. I'd rather get over there fast and drive than.
Yeah. I had a girl that I used to hang out with. She was drunk as shit. And me and another friend was telling her, hey, you don't need to drive tonight. Like, let her drive. She hadn't drank. It's your birthday. It was the girl's birthday. She wanted to drive herself home on her birthday, knowing that she was drunk. The other girl that originally drove with her wanted to come with me so that she made it home safely. So we was trying to tell her, like, no, let such and such drive. Like, you've been drinking, she hadn't drank as much as you because we've been making sure that you having a good time. Now, had that girl got into a car accident, which what luckily she didn't, but I don't know. I don't put myself in a risk like that no more. Not just driving drunk.
Oh, look,
I-
if it's situations where I know it's best to not drive, I
Mhm.
probably wouldn't have even driven there. But I'm always good to get the fuck home. I always got that
We
in me.
always feel like that, and I feel like with that situation, we always feel like we good to get home, but just sometimes because you feel like it. Because I know, like back in the day when I didn't give a fuck, when I actually did get drunk and went out, I always felt like I was good to get home, and then I would get home and I'd be like, "Dang, how did I get here? Yeah, I made it,"
Mm-hmm.
and skipped into the house. But when we drunk, when we intoxicated, whatever, it always feels good. Like you always feel like Superman, like you can do everything in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because I've never been like blackout drunk, so I don't equate like I know when I'm drunk, I feel when my body's gonna shut down. I'm like it's like an internal clock goes off. I'm like, yeah, I got about 30 minutes left in me
That's
because my
good.
eyes are gonna close and I'm done. I'm gonna fall out wherever I'm at, and then I know to get to safety. Like so, I'm not a
That's
blackout
playing.
where I will still keep moving once I'm drunk. Like,
That's still playing a dangerous game.
Mm-hmm.
look, we will
And
pull over.
I used to play with the danger, okay? And I'm saying it as somebody who played with the danger in
I'm not
big
doing no more.
vehicles,
I do not do that no more.
that could have took multiple people out.
I don't do it no more.
Yeah.
You know, I drove a Tahoe and an Armada. I drove two big ass Tahoes. One of them was on 28s. Okay, I drove big ass vehicles while intoxicated. I could have took out a squad.
Okay, money roll, cars and clothes.
So I ain't talking about just using my little Altima. No, I drove some shit that could have took people out with
Mm-hmm.
myself included. Fucked up.
Hit you. But me, I don't fuck up. Only way I fuck up is if I fall asleep. That's the only time I fuck up.
But you
Not
never
that.
That
know.
only happened one time. So now I'm just smart enough to pull over and take a nap if I'm feeling tired. Fine, for real.
But that also factors in with us with our diabetes as well, bro.
So this happened well before my diabetes. This was when I was young. I literally fell asleep. I was just working too hard. And I was literally working 20 hours a day, driving an hour every day to go to work, there and back, doing mad extra side missions like I'm in Grand
You
Theft
know what you
Auto.
sound like right now? An alcoholic trying to
So,
explain some
I've
shit.
been an alcohol. I've never
I know,
denied
but
my
that's what you
alcoholism.
sound like. That's why I said we having a real conversation right now. I don't know how
No,
we
this
got
this
here,
when
but
I fell asleep driving,
It's
I
my
wasn't
fault.
drinking. I literally
but
was just driving.
you sound like one of the, like, we at home. We ain't even in the car right now. And you sound like somebody that's trying to explain. All he said is that diabetes can factor into that. And now you have a rebuttal. It's like you trying to.
Because he brought it
It,
up on the strength of me falling asleep,
but
and
you
that's
ain't even
what
let him.
diabetes will
You
do.
you ain't let him finish his point either.
Okay.
That's why I said you
You
sound
can
like an
finish your point,
alcoholic
sir.
that's trying to rebuttal something that's being said to you. You got an excuse for whatever we're saying,
No,
and we not.
but
It's not even
go
just
ahead.
about you. It's about everybody.
But I get what you're saying, Philly, but I feel like he was responding because he felt like I was leading towards his fatigue came from the diabetes, and that was what I was getting to. Um, but also along with the diabetes and the fatigue coming from diabetes, when drinking, it raises your blood sugar. So that's also, you know what I'm saying, a ping pong on the same conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But we
So
ain't. I ain't about to make a venal intervention unless
No, this is not
No.
an
you planning
intervention.
ahead.
So, what do you call it when, like, I feel like I drink to a certain point, and then it gets to a certain point in the evening, like I said, I'm just partying the whole night. It gets to a point where I'm just operating on autopilot, right? Where basically people have to tell me the next day what happened between the hours of, you know, midnight and 4. They're gonna get messed up. Is that blackout?
If you don't
Yeah.
remember what you
You
did,
don't remember
absolutely.
it.
Like it'll start like the next day it'll start coming back in phases. I'll get flashbacks and I'll be like, oh shit, I said that. Oh shit, I did that. And one of those things, you drive home and you don't remember how the fuck you got there.
Yeah, nah.
I just remember flashes.
I call that blacking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a time lapse of things that happen at night, that's blacking out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You don't have to
blackout
pass out.
Right.
But yeah, that's blacking out to me.
Yeah. It's like I'm doing stuff and I'm saying stuff, but I don't fucking. They
drunk.
have
If
to
you ever
tell
see
me.
it, I don't know how I got in the bed. I don't know how I got to the house. I don't know
Mm-mm.
how I got out my car. I don't know how I got in my pajamas. I don't know how I ended up on the couch. If you said any of those, yeah, you were blackout drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means either you did it off of just muscle memory
It
or
comes.
straight to something
It'll
you
be
get in
like
the house.
in flashes, like flashbacks. So I know.
Blacking out.
Yeah.
The flashes.
The
I call them
closest I
time
come,
lapses. I call them
closest,
time lapses.
closest I come to it is sometimes I get naked in my sleep. And then you be like, damn, I don't know how it came out my drawers. That's about it.
Well, it depends on who's sitting next to you.
Made me point no fingers.
At least you ain't put your thing on the back of nobody's knee. So
I was about to put my thing in the back of that crippled woman's neck in New York. She had the little groove in the back of her neck. I was about to do that. I have fallen so far. I'm just afraid lately. I don't know.
Afraid of what?
No, so Kel, I think I told you. I don't know if I told you, but I was in New York working a room and I got heckled.
Bye.
And it was a woman in a wheelchair. It was one of Trill's
Oh,
people.
she was out of town. She wasn't on the
Yeah.
podcast for a while. She don't know.
So the bitch, she had one of them little jazzy hover around scooters, the little fancy
She got the
dancing
press
ones.
button one?
She had the like
She
with
had the
the
high
0
seat
degree, like with the 0 radius turn shit.
The
And
one that
motherfucker,
beeps when you back up when you go in reverse.
you know, it didn't even have the backup beep.
She
It
did
had
that.
like a breezy sound, like it was a soft sound. It wasn't like
yeah,
it wasn't that.
She had a Samsung washing machine in hers.
Yeah, she had
Serious
the
XL?
soft sound like a pixie was landing, like like a little fairy orgasm. And motherfucker, so she did the little hover around while I was talking shit to her. And she like, I got this, and this. And then it was like a little surgery mark, like it was a groove. It was like a nice little groove in the background. And I like, damn, I put my dick in that groove, bitch. And she got upset after heckling me. And she done rolled up out the door real aggressive.
She got
Like,
mad because you was trying to get some neck pussy.
Yeah.
she should be happy she's blessed with 2 of them then.
they talking about some she had to go walk it off. She just need to cool off for a second. I was like, what, this shit got air conditioning on that chair? That chair got air conditioning?
Yeah.
You said her shit sound like Iron Man when she turned that shit left and right.
She had to roll it off, not walk it off.
It was wild. So bitch in the wheelchair, she's a problem now. So in certain spots I can't go to uptown because I've said shit.
She gonna roll up on you?
No,
I
you just pick
gave
places that aren't wheelchair accessible. That's all you got to do. You can still
Yeah.
go
you
on town.
gave You gave getting some neck a new purpose.
Pick places with stairs.
Yeah. Or
You
basements.
wanted to put your dick in the back of her neck meat is crazy.
It's a groove
Like
thing.
a hot dog in a hot
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the back,
I've been
not
thinking
the
ever
back of the
since,
thigh meat.
exactly. Ever since old boy hit you in the back of the knee, I've been thinking maybe he wasn't wild. Like he broke my fist, but maybe he wasn't wild.
He
He's
called us
looking at the
John
creases and the crevices.
So if
He
you
called
have
us John
if you
A.
have the
He was
opportunity,
the last in the world.
That's
you
nasty.
have the opportunity to put the hot dog back on the bun, would you?
Look, only because I got the reminiscing. It was this young lady I used to deal with, and she used to open up that crease. It reminded me of it, and I was just reminiscent. I was nostalgic, really. Like this is what I've been talking about to my those remorseful reminders. You see what I'm saying?
Now that
Oh,
ain't y'all some freaky motherfuckers if you let somebody put their dick in the back of your neck crease.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it, Philly. You wouldn't decapitate a nigga.
Listen, I got a
Oh,
long neck. Okay, that's one thing I do know about me. And-
long neck is
and
wild.
to expose my throat that much.
Oh no.
Why do you like the back of my neck with never mind. You know what? This is
Oh
not a
my
freaky.
God.
This is not
I
this
ain't
is
seen
not
nothing.
sex. This is not sex talk with Philly.
Sometimes we like if it look like it'll fit there, we put it there. So if the back of your neck or your kneecap is where it's at, or your armpit, if you got a decent sized gap between your big toe and your pointer toe, nigga might want to play pool with your feet.
No, I can't let nobody put no dick in the back of my neck crease.
You watch your next husband gonna be like, yo, I always had this fantasy.
I'm gonna be
Or
like, oh,
sit
you
It
watch. I'm
wasn't a
gonna have to
crease.
ask him. Oh, you watched this episode, didn't you?
It wasn't a crease. It wasn't a crease.
It was
It
a
was a
fold.
scar. It was a vertical scar.
Listen,
But it was
I don't know what it looked like on the back of my neck. If I be honest with you, there might be a dark spot back there. I don't know.
She had a groove.
She had,
groove from the scar.
yeah.
She had it was
Okay.
right there. It was right, and then it had the little dots on the side where the staples was.
Ball rest. Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe she didn't know that was a hiding spot.
All I had to do was just hit her with a little bit of that lubricant right in the back of her neck, and it just never mind. Never mind. Don't picture that in your head.
Meaning to face down, ass up. I tell you that.
You talking about putting
My
some
gasket
lubricant
is
on the back of
flabbered,
her neck
okay?
is crazy.
Oh man.
My gasket is absolutely flabbered right now. Okay.
Look, I'm a horrible person. I realize this now. I've done too much in life. I just got bitches doing ridiculous shit now.
She probably gonna never wear her hair up ever again.
No.
She shouldn't have motherfucking showed it to me like that because she was heckling back and forth and being like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to work here, da da da. And she was like, I come over here, da da da. I'm like, yo, shut up. I would do something, but damn it, I ain't even got it. And then she just rolled up on me. She was like, I'm not paralyzed because somebody gave me back shots. I'm paralyzed because I had an infection and scars in here and they gave me surgery. And she did the little hover around the 0-degree radius term. And it was like, I was like, oh, that was sexy, like your little sexy turnaround music. And in my head, it felt like, you know how when you on top of a nigga and he be like, yo, just reverse real fast. And that's what it felt like. She went reverse cowgirl on me. That's what it felt like.
Maybe
Maybe
she
and then she presented me her little neck pussy. And I was like, oh, she done spun it around and presented the neck pussy. She wanted.
And all I did was wear biker shorts. Oh my goodness.
maybe she didn't know what she had up there.
The back of your knee might look like a vagina. Did you ever think of that one?
I feel like the back of my knee looks like muscular and chunky all at the same time.
Look, There's so
Muscular
much
and
shit
chunky
that
is
look
the
like
craziest
vaginas.
picture.
You never know.
Uh,
They said the inside of a cobra's mouth, a snake's mouth, looks like a
Yeah,
vagina.
yeah.
yeah. A lot of
Subtract,
fruits.
Hmm.
Look,
fellas.
all
Yeah.
I know
Fruit.
is that when we kept on talking about what does the back of Philly knee look like, I posted a picture in my story, and Superfly messaged me. He said, "I still wouldn't have did that." He said, "The back of your knee it looked good, but I still wouldn't have did that."
That's still a little wild. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you
It's
got a
just
fuckable knee.
like it's nice. You might rub it. It's soft, but I don't think you're gonna put
I
your
mean,
dick in the
Yeah,
back of my knee.
I
Creases
still
mean,
and
not getting
folds.
no meat.
Creases and folds.
It's nothing justifying meat in the back of your knee.
Hey, that's the reason I don't like wearing tank tops on live anymore, is because I got a little meat, and I think that sometimes like that crease right there look like a coochie.
Everything look like
Creases
a
and
coochie or
folds.
butt cheeks when it's up close.
Your eyes look like it when you go in. You seen the one when dude was like this, and then he backed up and was laughing, and the eyelashes look like pussy hairs. Yeah.
Nah, I listen. That's all I know. I'd be like, "Ooh, y'all see my little coochie armpit."
Yeah,
Like,
dude was like this. He was doing
that,
this shit.
I
It
believe
looked
it.
like a coochie. And then he it's like a coochie.
And everybody over 40 definitely watched some scrambled coochie on cable back in the day. So
Yeah, with the
we were
lines.
all fooled. It was like,
That
We
should be
definitely know
jumping
what
and moving up.
them pay-per-view channels with the fuzzies on them look like.
It should be jumping and twitching and rolling up from the bottom.
Is Dr. Joyce, is she still alive?
Dr.
No.
Joyce, I'm
let me
not
see.
Yeah,
sure.
that white lady that taught us about sex. Is she still alive?
Oh,
She was like
oh man, she
she
was
was like
old.
80 in the she was like
She
80 in the 90s. She gone.
is she a real one. If
Dr.
she
Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, Dr.
that's her
Ruth.
name. Hold on. So what I call her?
Yeah.
You said
Dr.
something
Joy.
else.
Doc,
But I knew
Dr.
who you
Joyce,
meant.
that was a different lady.
Whatever her name is. Shit.
There
Dr.
was a
Ruth.
Dr. Joyce, but Dr. Ruth,
That's the black lady.
she talked
The Ruth
about
was the white one.
sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up on
German
her. You know what I
accent.
mean?
Yeah,
I
with the
used to
German
love,
accent.
I used to
She
love that little lady.
she was a real one.
Just
Yeah, she
welcome.
was.
Dr. Ruth be talking about everything.
Yeah, she was an OG.
Real.
She be like,
She had an old name. Okay, she was either Joyce or Ruth. They both.
Ruth.
They.
I had an aunt named Ruth.
I got an aunt
It
named
just
Joyce.
surprised you that little old lady was that freaky. That was the whole. She always shocked you, you know.
She knew about everything.
Suck on the tip.
Yep.
And then you put the dip on your esophagus so that your man knows you love him deeply. You see?
All the
You
Ruths
Just
see?
want to have a healthy
they all got
sexual
short hair.
relationship.
They all got short hair. Or they leaning. They wigs leaning. It's
I
looking
want
like
I want to be her. Like she taught you how to tilt your head ever so gently if you wanted to take it down your throat. Then, God damn it. Like she was just able to teach you how to do stuff. I never would have thought that an old white lady like that with a German accent would have been able to teach me things like that.
she
Yeah,
probably was taking a lot.
she probably was taking a lot.
A lot.
I don't know it. See, but listen, sometimes you don't even gotta take a lot to learn stuff like that. She might have watched a lot. She'd be like,
I
"Oh,
know a young
But
lady
she
like
was
that.
80 then. She wasn't watching porn in the 20s though.
No,
she
I had a little freak
was
chick like that
she
named
was watching it
Veronica
in
in
person.
college.
They was at Woodstock, fucking in person. She was over there in
Yeah.
the side in the corner saying, "Okay, what are you doing?"
She
They
like
was in
40 then.
they was in the Scooby Doo vans then.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Kels,
we
I
need
know you
them.
got a slide, Kels.
Yeah, buddy. What I
Talk
got?
to him. Tell him what you got going on.
I got pillows and punchlines with KG. Shout out to KG. That's September 5th. And we got the Joke Sisters. Guess who's coming to brunch with Coco Brown? September 26th. And that's at noon at the Rhythm Room in Hampton. Or it's actually at 1. Doors open at noon. So September's going to be great.
Is that Labor Day weekend or the weekend after Labor Day weekend?
The Pillows and Punchlines.
No, the brunch.
The brunch is way after. That's September 26th. Because I think Labor Day is the first weekend.
No, Labor Day is the 7th.
Right,
Okay.
but it's the first weekend. So 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know when Labor Day is no more.
It used to be when you went back to school, but now it's just
now they be going back to school early. But yeah, I don't have anything. I was supposed to have something on the 29th, but I don't even know if that shit gonna go down. But I got two for September.
Hey, well, good to see you out here in the streets, Scale.
I'm working.
And pull up and support Joke Sisters.
Yes.
Thank you for tapping in with us tonight.
Thank you.
Follow Kels at Kels the Great.
At Kels the Great. I got duty in the morning, so I gotta hold the building down tomorrow.
You gotta bring your M5 to work?
No, but it's usually a late day. Stay early, late, and then go in early, turn over.
Is there days that you gotta carry a firearm to work where like, bring your gun? And
not here. Not here. When I was overseas, yeah.
So
they don't never say bring your gun. They say bring your weapon. Have your weapon prepared.
Nah, my commanding officer better know my spirit and be like, "Hey, yo, V, bring the gat."
Nah, if we have a weapon, we got to armor up there. So we check in, we armor up, and then I carry the weapon during the shift.
Don't let them motherfuckers overwork you because they know you about to retire, yo.
Oh man, listen.
Bring the action strap.
I know they got you doing it. Would you? You say you a sergeant. You what's your rank?
Warrant officer.
Warrant officer. Morton. We need you to.
We the old bitches. We old. The warrants old. We the technical guys. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
About retirement, they gonna pile that shit on your ass.
No, because I'm about to be out of there.
Leave us.
I'm about to be out of there.
She retired.
I can't wait. But
teach them everything you know. Not teaching nobody shit.
No.
Just retiring.
I'm my relief is there, so I've been trying to train her. So that's good. But anyway,
the homegirl, I said, "What's up, Kels?"
They be on Vino, y'all. They be on Vino.
I've been seeing her on social media.
They be on Vino.
I said,
hey.
Might have a shortcut. She got a shortcut and a nice, creasy neck.
As long as she got a little fold, you gotta have a little fold, like right here. But anyway, family, I good talk tonight.
Yeah, thank you for stopping through and blessing us with your presence.
Holla.
Good night. Good night.
All right. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fighting myself and falling asleep too, man.
Nothing wrong with it. It's an hour and a half.
It's been an hour and a half. Look, we know the energy in the mood, man. Just we're not gonna squander lost time. Look, Polo, talk to him. Tell him what you got going on, brother.
What's up, everybody? Man, King Polo. I'll be performing at the Funny Bone on August 30th for Clash of the Comics. So please come out and support your dude. Promo code is Clash13, all lowercase Clash13 for the $5 ticket. That's right. Tickets only $5 with my promo code Clash13. And come support the folks. And yeah, I'm trying not to squander my time, and I hope my son does, end up the kind of man that I am because I agree with what Vino said. All those qualities and characteristics I try to have as well, and I'm not perfect. So of course we want our children to do better than us, but I still want them to be like me or at least have those great qualities or whatever. So I thought it was a great conversation as well, and I always appreciate it. And oh yeah, we also dropped episode 3 on YouTube Rotation Podcast featuring King Polo Big Vino. Check it out. It's a good one. And we got more to come. So that's it. Bye.
God damn it, these buttons are sticking. So, talk to him, man. Tell me what you got going on.
Follow me anywhere, everywhere. Superfly No Wings, SUPA Fly, NOWINGS. Um, Next Saturday, is it the Saturday the 29th? Supposed to be, should see me at Ken Jones Laugh the Pain Away comedy show over here in Philly. Comedy and poetry event. I'll be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Might even crack a couple jokes. Um, you gotta always, back to the topic of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? When you paying it forward for the when you having that survivor's remorse, um, try to move better. Move better for those that can't move anymore. You know, don't get stuck in the same loops and don't beat yourself up with the why me's because everything that happens is supposed to have happened how it happened, regardless of if we like it or not. It's a balance in life. Everything doesn't always go our way. Smile is only life. Pick yourself back up. Keep it pushing. Yeah, I sure.
Benny, talk to him, man. Tell him where he can find me.
What up? Times of comfort and joy. Comedian Benny Blanco Perry here. You can follow me on all social media at Benny Blanco Perry. September 7th is the next famous First Friday. It's at 119 East Lee Street, Richmond, Virginia, right next door to the historical Hippodrome Theater, who has housed names like B.B. King and James Brown and such back in the day. Right there on 2nd and 2nd Street, right here in Richmond. The church show is October 3rd. That's a Saturday. I got to inbox you the flyers to send it this morning. So, show is at 3 o'clock. I want to say it is 3 p.m. But we're gonna have a good time. We had a good time last year. I had a good time the year before, so this will be my 3rd year doing it. And they enjoyed Vino last year, so they want us both back. So the first time I did it with another comedian, they was like, "Yeah, we don't want him again." And then I brought Vino last year, and they're like, "Yeah, is he available?" I'm like, "Yeah, he available. We got it." So we back up at it again. Different church this time. So I think every year they do it at a different church because this church last year was different from the first one. But it's still all good. Puts me in those
Ah,
holy
I
spots.
wanted to see the sisters from that church. They kitchen was cracking.
Now I think it'd be the same caterers. It'd be the same
Okay.
caterer, but it just be they hit all the churches. So I got to double check. I think this one is off 9 Mile. So this should be a different church, but it's the same caterers. I do know that. The food damn sure the same. I know that taste, and they got that taste. But other than that, yeah, man. Um, get you some, integrity in your life. Get you a good code of ethics. You know what I'm saying? If you got little ones out here, you had to talk with them. And I guess try not to hold it against the people that don't have to have that talk. We just weren't blessed enough to. We needed more instruction because we the chosen people. I'll look at it that way. Um, but I truly believe when it's all said and done, if this bitch was to burn up tomorrow, there'd still be niggas and roasters here. Like, damn, guess they was all wrong. But that's my spiel. Ain't got too much more to it. That's it. That's all, man.
My brother.
Yeah. You know the claps pick and choose when I can hear the claps and stuff. So
You heard it that time?
no. I just
Oh, you
did
did.
it.
I
Yeah.
can't
I
get
just
You
my.
I
did
Well,
it
just
you
right
was
started
on
right
doing
on
it by
time
time.
with it.
You
instinct.
did it
That was
right
right when it
on
was.
time.
You was right on time. Yeah, you was right on time with it.
Right.
But I can't get
Can't
my
hear
avatar picture to pop back up. So
can't hear it at all.
You know what I know too? It might be the notification noise. Like there are different sounds on your sound bar. So on a phone, the broadcast comes through your phone, but the sound effects come through your like sounds, like your media sounds. So check and make sure all your volumes are up. You might hear it.
yeah, that could be it too.
I ain't
The
worried
But
about
speaker,
I'm
the
it.
talking
volume.
to somebody
All I
honestly.
know is like the camera's still moving, but it's not moving as much. That's all I know. Okay, like
You
because
got
it
speaker.
ain't been keeping up with me.
My
You got
camera did that the
speakerphone
other day. I was
along.
shocked.
Follow you shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to keep me in the middle. It's moving, but it's not keeping up with me like it normally does. And I
That's the
think that's the only
Terminator
reason
guard
that
for
I
you.
haven't timed out. Because normally I be
Hey,
timing out because it be keeping up with me. But yeah, you got it on me.
Yeah, your
All right,
Terminator.
Sean. I am DamnItPhilly. Say my name like Hank Hill, y'all.
Damn it, Philly.
I don't have much for the month of August. We're done. I might be able to get out this weekend. Who knows? If I do, I'll let y'all know if I'm going somewhere where people can participate. But where I am going is on the first Friday of Nashville. Black Marketplace will be there. And then my next planned event, if y'all want to cosplay with me, guys, I am going to Nashville Celebrity Comic Con, and the date for it is October the 11th through the 13th. So if y'all like the cosplay and y'all want to catch me out cosplaying, I'm not bringing my kids with me to this one because I don't know the vibe of the place, but I will definitely be there cosplaying with me and a couple of my friends here in Nashville. Look it up. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. Don't be lazy. Look it up. Come to Nashville Comic Con. I don't know who I'm going to be. Why? Because I don't know how I'm going to do my hair.
I'm coming through dressed as Legolas.
Legless.
Legolas
Who is that?
from The Hobbit,
Okay, see, I wasn't a Hobbit ring.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah, but there are a couple of people from that series that are going to be there, and they're going to be hosting panels and stuff. So that might be something that you're interested in.
Just gonna wear my hair out long like an elf.
But other than that, yeah, Black Marketplace, we do that every first Friday until it gets too cold for us to do it. So until I tell you that we're not doing it, I will not be at Verse Therapy. And I know I'm still going to support Verse Therapy. I'm just not going to be there this month.
You can only hear so many freaky poems, Phil.
Well, no, this isn't a freaky poetry event. This isn't one of the erotic poetry. This is an open mic. You can come out there. You can do poetry. You can rap. You can sing. You can do comedy. They do art. And then there's the caterer there, Miss Sherry.
I like how you leaned in like it was
Oh
business.
yeah, Miss Sherry,
Mm-hmm.
the chef that caters the event. Food delicious. That's why I be getting fat. Okay. Food, delicious. If you don't go there for the poetry, if you don't go there for the open mic, go out there and get you some food. Go talk to Miss Sherry. She is a chef from New Orleans. You gonna get some, down south cooking, okay? I don't know what she gonna have. I don't know what her menu look like, but whatever she pulls up with is delicious. Get you some.
Real fat niggas for real.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, catch me here Monday and Wednesday, Psycho-Babble, 9 p.m. Central Time. No man, no plan. I already told you I'm going a month without doing shit. I'm on vacation. Vino, what you got?
Oh man, look. I feel like I gotta posture up and get serious with you for a second. I don't even got the words to say what I really feel. I really don't even got the words to say what I really feel. I know in my head and in my heart that just by the person I am, we gonna find a way. We gonna figure this shit out. One thing I can't give to my mama, we used to have a saying, by hook or by crook, but the job won't get done. I don't know what the future holds for any of us, for real. I thought I knew. I thought I knew at 18 this thing was over. I ain't had no point here, but look at me. I'm still here turning gray on you. I'm not gonna ever apologize for surviving. But I know I need to do it better. I owe it to the people who couldn't do it. And that's the big thing about survivor's remorse. I owe it to the people who couldn't make it. Believe it or not, some of the people who didn't make it believed in you so much that they said, hey, as long as he can make it, I'm all right with it, not me and me. You can find me at Big Vino Comedy on all platforms. www.comedictherapy.xyz. Join the mailing list. Not .com. XYZ, because we get the last laugh. Nothing comes after that. Shout out to Undefeated. Life and all that good shit. Hit up that XYZ, find out all the tour dates, every piece of merchandise that's going. Motherfucking, you can find new recipes on there. You can watch this podcast on there. You can watch this again if you're catching up at the end. What else can you do? You can come check me at Vino in the Dino. It's this Saturday. Thrills, we outside. I'm throwing my life in the wind. I'm going to let this man drive me around with basically what amounts to a Nintendo joystick with some sort of converter in it. I don't give a fuck no more. We outside.
Ooh-wee.
We outside. Shout out Uncle Dolomite. Shout out Miss Red. She said she gonna be in the building. Shout out Mary Jane. We're gonna have a good old time out there in San Bernardino, California. Shout out to More Laughs Comedy Club. Maury Richardson. We see you, Playboy. I think I'm gonna stop by a few other spots while I'm out in California. LA. Welcome your boy with open arms. We appreciate you. You can find me on the Michael Collier Morning Show. At least I gotta say that more. I gotta say that more and more. Shout out to GCRadioHub.com. We working. We got some things coming down the pipe with GCRadioHub.com. Let's get connected radio. What else we got? I'm running a sale on apes. If you get 9 apes, I give it to you for the price of 10. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that no more. That's just me talking shit. I was smoking weed. I'm laughing. We about to get up out of here because I'm high as shit. I know my compadres are ready to take it down. Smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes, especially on them low days. I used to say that back in the day. I be getting high to balance out the lows. It is what it is, and it goes how it goes. That's why I be getting high, just to balance out the lows. We'll get with you next time. Oh my God, this shit won't hit. It wants me to say something fucked up.